Hello everyone, it's clayrammage back again with another haul video. This one's a little different as we we're in Omaha, Nebraska today, and so while we were there, we went to the Omaha Goodwill Warehouse, as they call it, and so it's very similar to our outlet bins in Minnesota, but just a different name, and they spelled it W-E-A-R-H-O-U-S-E, Warehouse. So at first, having never been there, I thought, well, it's going to be mostly clothing, having that spelling of warehouse as opposed to the warehouse normal spelling, W-A-R-E-H-O-U-S-E. Anyway, but we were pleasantly surprised that it was mostly house goods. So we have quite a few things to show you, so let's just get right into it. One of the things I saw was this vintage camera case. It's marked on the bottom, made in Japan. You can tell it's this nice olive green, which is always fun. It's got a huge zipper on it. You can see the size of this zipper. It's huge. And it's marked gold crest on the inside. At least I'm assuming this is a camera bag. It's about that size. And then it's got the two pockets in the front. It's got a zipper in the back. So, yeah, it's actually in very nice shape. Needs a little bit of cleaning, looks like. But anyway, the outside is in great shape. Almost no wear on it, so it wasn't used very much at all. And the strap's in great shape, so I just like the color on that, so we'll see what we can do. Another thing I found fairly quickly, and I'm going to take the little noisy marble out of there, was this aluminum grease tin. It says grease right on it. Got a little handle, it's so cute. And it came with the lid. The lid's on it. It is dented a little bit, but just a cute little vintage item. I did find a little marble. I know nothing about marbles, but again, I pick them up at the bins and I'll make a lot, and they seem to do really well. Another item I found, which I thought was interesting, being from Minnesota, ice skating's pretty big, right? So I originally saw this box floating around in the bin, but it was empty and it didn't have the lid to it. And I was going to pick it up just for the box because I like the box. And it's the Bergman company, manufactured and distributed by. But then, the next bin over, I actually found the device that they call the Bergman skate sharpener from Maywood, Illinois. So, and then I found the lid to the box. So I'm going to put that all back together and put that down at the Pink Elephant. Or I'll look them up on eBay and see what they go for on eBay. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool because, again, it's a vintage box in Minnesota. Like I say, everything gets frozen here pretty soon and everybody will be skating, so it'll be fun. Oh, and by the way, we are in Lincoln, Nebraska right now at the Makepeace Inn in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's where we're spending the night. And my wife is being the videographer behind the camera. So I don't, because I didn't bring my tripod, because I didn't really anticipate we were going to be doing a bins haul. But anyway, so thank you, honey. You're doing awesome. Another thing we found was this little, why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, the little flask, that's what it is. Luck of the Irish, it says on it. So we'll put that down at the Pink Elephant, since in a few months it'll be St. Patrick's Day. So I'm sure that'll be pretty popular. My wife Cindy found this little doll. It is a Munchkin from the Wizard of Oz. It's a Munchkin doll. And look, it's the Lollipop Gang. He's got his little lollipop. And the tag does say Warner Brothers Studio on it, 1998. So he's actually a little vintage guy. We were just very surprised. We've never seen any Munchkin stuff before, especially more modern made Munchkin stuff. So we will look him up and see if he's got any value. So that was pretty fun. Again, all of this is pretty small stuff, but found this vintage, well, I call it vintage, but it's a metal copper rose flower on the stem. So I actually don't think it's very old, but found that. Oh, and this was fun. This was one of the first things I found, was this Smurf, plastic Smurf with a handle. I wasn't sure what it was. I saw it had a battery compartment. Then I noticed it's got the two dials. It's actually a little radio, a Smurf radio. Never did find the cover plate for it, but so I have no idea if it works or not. But how many times do you see a Smurf radio? I had to pick it up. And Smurf stuff can be very popular. Found this little doll. And she's dated actually 1967. Or 1976. I transposed my numbers. She's a 76 doll. So just a cute little doll. Again, little things like this I put down in the pink elephant for a couple bucks. And away we go. Cindy found a couple metal tins. This one is really pretty. It's got a rose design on the front. It's got a couple scratches on it. Needs a little clean. But nice interior. Made in England. Tin box. Tin boxes are always pretty popular. But the other tin box she found was this one. Yep. It's got a sewing machine on it. And on the course there it says Bernina. On the inside is barked Bernina. So this was an accessory box to store your Bernina stuff in. This is actually dated. It says in the bottom 2005. So it's a newer tin, but Bernina is pretty popular. I'm sure that will do well. I found these sunglasses, and yes, I'm still getting into sunglasses. It says Patriot on one side and Made in the USA on the other. UVEX, UVEX. I have no idea anything about these, but they almost look like ski sunglasses. So I'll look them up and see. It does say Made in the USA on top here. Astrospec 3000. So I don't know. We'll look them up and see what we got. But I just like the design of them. They're red, white, and blue. These bows are adjustable. They'll go longer or shorter. So Made in the US glasses. Had to pick them up. Found a Quilt Square. And this is the 8.5 inch outer with the 4.5 inch inner square. Still has the label on there. They never peeled off the original label. But it does look like it was used a little bit. But can always use a quilt square. I have some more at home, but when I'm cutting fabric, that's really nice to do. I found this little snowman pouch. This is a 31 bag. And so Cindy's going to use that for different projects. It's a collapsible one, which is nice for storage. So it doesn't have to always stay up. I was thinking it'd be a nice little garbage can for the car, but it's got a little handle. But she has other plans too, and that's great. And we found a number of things for the backpacks that we do for the homeless. We always find these little ponchos, rain ponchos. We found some toothbrushes, backpack. Found a backpack, found some socks, and some conditioner for their hair. So anytime we find these little things, we pick them up, throw them in the backpacks. Because again, you can't find a better deal. Overall, we spent $22 today. At their bins, everything. They weigh everything. So electronics, glassware, doesn't matter. You have to pay for it. And now that I think about it, I didn't see almost any glassware in there. It was almost all stuff like this, now that I think about it. There were a number of electronics, a number of nice stereo units and stuff like that, which, you know, you could get $30, $40, $50 for. But when you're paying those for the pound, you know, because one of those weighs 5 to 10 pounds, some of them are pretty heavy. They get a little pricey. So anyway, and I don't do much with those anyway. So, but yeah, it was different because, like I say, ours we pay more. We pay $1.99 for under 16 pounds, $1.79, plus electronics are 99 cents if it has a battery or power cord, and glassware, dishes, cups, bowls, plates, that kind of stuff is 49 cents each. So, and everyone's run differently, and that's okay. This is a leather bookmark Cindy found, and it says, "For I know the plans." That's from Jeremiah 29. But yeah, so we picked that up. Now we can have enough bookmarks, right? And I found 2 books. These are Mary Englebrite books. And as many of you know, Mary Englebrite is very popular. This particular one is their outdoor book. And then there's also this one, which is the Christmas book. So I have no idea how much they're worth. But, you know, just paid a couple bucks for them. And I'm sure they'll do fine. Another thing I found was this vintage Stitchery Kit. I just like the scene. And it's brand new in the package, still sealed. I like them when they're still sealed and not broken. You can see the basic pattern already on there. And it's copyright 1979. So 100% pure wool. It has the Roman numerals all on there, so I had to translate that. Found this little patriotic book. It's a song book, and then on the back it's John Hancock. So they were the sponsors. Move a little slower when you come in. And patriotic songs. Look at the graphic on that front page. That's why I got it, because that graphic is just awesome. And it's got your standard songs, patriotic songs, but it's in great shape for, 1920s. I'm assuming is the vintage on this. I didn't find a copyright date. I didn't even look for one, actually. And because it was sponsored by the John Hancock Company, it probably doesn't have a copyright date. Another book I found was this one. It says The Treasury of David by Spurgeon. Spurgeon is a well-known Christian author, philosopher, preacher. So I picked this up. Again, these are all, everything is weighed by, or paid by the pound. In Minnesota bins, you pay by the inch. It's 29 cents an inch, so I would have probably paid 60 cents for that. Found a comic book. Again, don't know much about comic books, but the interesting thing to me was this one is actually marked on the corner, not for resale. So I don't know if this is a demo copy or what it is about this that they happen to mark it not for resale. So I'm going to have to talk to the experts and figure out why this may have been marked that way. Might be worth a couple bucks as opposed to the 10 cents we paid for it. Cindy found some little tiny baking cups. She said, oh, those would be perfect for like putting out nuts or things in too. So yeah, found that. When we first got there, the first bin we got, I found this vintage Santa lid, and we started looking for the base of it, and they came and took the bins away. So I didn't get a chance to finish looking for the bottom of this. But I thought, well, I can, even with this little piece, you could just hang it on the wall and make a great little picture in and of itself. So we did that. And then just a few last things. I picked up a couple notebooks. I've been needing notebooks. Cindy picked these up. They're little produce bags. Oh, this was a fun one I found. I love the cover on this. It's a little fun and fact book. This one is the one that's copywritten 1967. So, but I love the graphics on it. There is some writing in it. I didn't think initially there was, but there is, and that's okay. I just like the graphic of it. So gotta go down to the pink elephant. Cindy found one of these little silicone lids. It's got a smiley face on it, which I thought was pretty fun. A little bag, lemon bag. She likes, using these for gifts. She put some stuff in there for some of her clients. And then some Christmas bags, and of course, bubble wrap. I pick up my shipping supplies at the Goodwill Outlet bins. But anyway, that's our haul from Omaha, Nebraska. So we had a fun time. It's fun to go visit different bins, but it does make you appreciate what you have, especially once we got through all of this and just seeing how the way they do it. So it was fun. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. It's been awesome. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.